Postmodernisme. Postmodernisme laat ons meer dink oor ons geloof en wetenskaplike vordering. Daar's 'n paar vrae, naamlik waarvoor lewe ons? Het ons lewe enige betekenis? En wat is dit wat die mens laat dryf?
Modernists believe that we human beings can master ourselves and the world through careful, logical reasoning.
Die nadele van postmodernisme is, dit kan negatiewe gesindhede aanmoedig, dit kan tot moedeloosheid lei en dit verskaf geen alternatiewe nie.
Postmodernism has a deeper look into things such as
die manier hoe ons onsself sien,
die behoefte om emosies te ervaar tot die uiterste,
where we get our standards of what's right and wrong,
of ons daardie standaarde kan vertrou.
Who defines what it means to be a normal human being?
This day, when a searing tragedy struck in a place parents felt their children were safe. The worst grade school shooting in U.S. history, at least 27 dead, 20 children, 7 adults, including the principal. And the gunman killed himself. And all
mental anguish and mental illness.
What is mental anguish?
It's a mental suffering with psychosomatic physical symptoms. It's a fundamental feeling that people try to avoid. For example,
anxiety,
treur,
feeling frightened.
What is mental illness?
Dit kan verwys na 'n baie reeks kondisies. Dit kan jou persoonlikheid en die by waarin jy verkeer affekteer, asook jou denke en jou gedrag.
'n Geestelike gesondheidsprobleem raak 'n geestelike angs wanneer tekens volg op mekaar en ook stres veroorsaak.
For example, obsessive-compulsive disorder,
anorexia,
post-traumatic stress disorder,
skizofrenie,
pedophilia,
bipolêr,
body dysmorphic disorder,
autisme,
bulimia,
necrophilia,
ADD en ADHD.
More than 17 million South Africans are dealing with depression, substance abuse, anxiety, bipolar disorder, and schizophrenia. That would account for around a third of South Africa's 51.8 million population.
Report on Adam Lanza highlights missed signs of mental problems. Sandy Hook shooter Adam Lanza had shown signs of serious mental problems and obsession with violence, which were mistreated by family and teachers, according to a report released by Connecticut authorities on Friday. In 5th grade, Adam Lanza created a spiral-bound comic book titled The Big Book of Granny, which contained graphics related to child murder and cannibalism with another boy for a school project. Because of Lanza's anxiety in social settings, his mother Nancy Lanza removed the boy from school when he was in 8th grade, which only heightened his sense of isolation. A year later, the Yale Child Study Center recommended medication as part of the treatment for Lanza's mental condition, but the mother ignored the suggestion. Despite the disturbing signals, Adam Lanza participated in recreational shooting activities with his parents and had ready access to weapons. Adam Lanza had shut himself in his room for 3 months before the shooting. The room's windows were covered by plastic garbage bags. The boy communicated with other mass murder enthusiasts in an online community constantly. He refused to talk to his mother and only communicated with her via email. The report also calls for more training for teachers so that they can better handle students experiencing difficulties in social-emotional development.
Did you miss a teacher sex story? Visit the Nasty or Nice section on tomonews.net.
16.5% of South Africa's adult population suffered from some or other form of mental disorder.
How mental anguish and illness affect the education environment.
Ek voel dat kinders wat in die agtergrond beweeg, wat geboelie word, is die kinders wat op 'n dag gaan ontplof. Hulle kom miskien uit geskeide huwelike uit, nes Adam Lanza, en dit is die kinders wat nie later al die druk mee kan vat nie.
People with mental illnesses and anguish are often unidentifiable, which becomes a risk in your classroom because those illnesses can eventually lead to violence. And violence could eventually lead to someone passing or dying in your classroom, which is what happened at Sandy Hook Elementary School.
Dit is 'n baie kontroversiële onderwerp. Leerders met geestelike siektes, byvoorbeeld anorexia, depressie en bipolêr, is baie onvoorspelbaar. 'n Leerder met byvoorbeeld bipolêr kan een oomblik perfek wees en die ander oomblik 'n ander mens wees. In sulke omstandighede sal die persoon nie homself seermaak nie, maar iemand anders in jou klas of selfs jy as onderwyser. Met so 'n leerder in die klas is jy nooit jou veiligheid gewaarborg nie.
People with mental illnesses are commonly perceived as unpredictable and dangerous. Therefore, I could understand why a parent wouldn't want their child in a learner's class that has a mental illness. However, there are varying severities according to mental illnesses. Therefore, a child with anorexic isn't going to affect another child as much as a learner that has schizophrenia.
Gevolgtrekking.
From a postmodernism perspective, it's really important to take into consideration what is the meaning of life. People who often suffer from mental anguish or illness see no meaning to life, similar to nihilism. We believe that Adam Lanza had that thought process when he did the school shooting at Sandy Hook's elementary school.
Dit is baie belangrik om 'n mens met geestelike angs en siekte maklik te kan identifiseer. Die volgende simptome sal waargeneem word.
Recent social withdrawal.
Skielike daling in skool of werkprestasie.
Problems with concentration, memory, or logical thought and speech.
Geen inisiatief of behoefte om saam met ander te werk.
Hulle voel senuweeagtig en suspisieus oor ander.
Dramatic mood swings,
Oorweldige slaappatrone,
Lack of personal hygiene.
These symptoms are often first recognized by teachers, guidance counselors, and school peers.
Dit is van uiters belang dat die onderwyser aandag vestig op die leerders om die gevalle soos Sandy Hook Elementary te voorkom.
Be the change.
be the change.
Be the change.